Yeah. What's up, guys? Your boy Good Savage back again for another Savage Talk live. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody in the chat? I hope everybody's well. Got your food in nice, you know what I mean? Make sure there's a nice amount of calories, not too much fats, not too much carbs. It's lean season and the summer's coming. And you don't want to be walking around feeling the extra weight in the sunshine because it's long. Trust me. Yeah, I know that. You know, like that. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Elite Squad. Brother Nero, I knew you'd come. Shout out to Tariq. Me, man, what you saying, brother? You know what I mean? Martel, we got to hit him with it. Welcome to the Savage Penitentiary. You know, like that. Shout out Martel, bro. You know them way there. Hey, gang business. Yeah. Oh, I love it, bro. Morris in the chat. You know, like that. Head of the table reigns. Yo. It's gang business. I like, yeah, man. Profile picture's hitting it still. Shout out to Jack, you know, like that. My day's been fine. Thank you very much. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired today, but that's down to the gym. You know what I mean? Went gym, smashed the workout, hit myself some carbs, and I've been dead all day, but I've been racking up videos on the other channel. They're about to get posted after this. Shout out to Artel Love, you know, like that, gang. Shout out to Ahmed. What you saying, brother? Hope you're well. You know what I mean? It's always good to see you in the chat, Ahmed, you know, like that. Gamer Boy DJ, you know that. What's up, bro? Hope you well, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. You know the vibes already. We are here. It is Savage Talk. It's Thursday, which means we're just gonna talk good old wrestling. You know what I mean? I'm trying to cut back on the wrestling news a little bit because, let's be honest, man, there's a lot of it's a bit meh. You know what I mean? We don't care about everything. You know what I mean? But sometimes I'm just like, listen, I might as well cut it and bring some certain things to you guys, some important things. So we're going to get straight into Savage News today because there's not much to cut, and then we'll do that. And then we'll just go into normal wrestling talk because big things, we need to talk about Raw because it's been on my mind a little bit too much. You know what I mean? I coined the name Monday Night Paul. So if you see anyone else use that, that's why it says Monday Night Paul. And yeah, we're going to do that, man. I see that Brother Nero changed the name so quick. You know, like that. It's madness still. But let's get into the news, man, because you know how it's going. Let's crack that open real quick. You know what I mean? Savage News. You seen all the gangs, yeah? You see that there? Tom Phillips, Adnan Verk, released. Come on, man. This is madness, bro. So let's get into it straight away. So first thing you can see that Tom Phillips has been released within the last hour and 20 minutes. Tom Phillips is a shocking one to me because I like Tom Phillips. You know what I mean? Commentator, announcer, backstage. I like Tom. I've always liked him when they used him in segments as well. But apparently his cut has been released has been part of the cut. What they've, you know what I mean, the recent cuts and stuff since April. So he's very good at his job. So I'm sure he can go on to be a broadcaster somewhere else. I'm not sure what prior history he had before WWE because I don't really look into commentators like that unless I know who they are. But I'm really sure he can do well. As for Adnan Verk, it's a sad one, isn't it? Because I've been making jokes about him since his first appearance on Raw. And I can't lie, he's not a good WWE commentator. That doesn't mean he's not good at his job elsewhere. He might be just a regular broadcaster. But I feel like with WWE, you either have to love it already or you have to be well-trained. You can't just come in and take it as a job because it's a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? You can't just take it as a job. So you need the passion of, you know, being a WWE fan, I personally believe. And so listen, away from Adnan being trash, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. I hope he gets, you know what I mean? I never want to see somebody lose their job. That's definitely not what I never want to go for. So shout out to him. And yeah, shout out to Tom Phillips, which I'm sure he'll get a job in broadcast somewhere else, ESPN and all that. So yeah, man. So like I said, it's going to be one of them where a lot of people will be happy about Verk being gone, but you don't want to see people lose their job, you know what I mean? But it's mad. So, Tom Lee's shock, I thought he was great. Yeah, me too, and I thought he was dope. So, no more Adnan Verk. I'm just happy about that. Yeah. I agree. You have to be a little bit considerate to people losing their job because, you know what I mean, people have families and houses and mortgages to take care of. But the good thing for him, he wasn't in it for that long, so I'm sure. You know what I mean? Shout out to Terry Reynolds and Coach back there, you know, like that. But yeah, madness. Murray said 1 minute silence for Tom Phillips, you know, like that. They ain't getting 1 minute silence, but shout out to him. We're gonna need a bigger boat, you know them vibes there. Tom Phillips is a casual talk. He may go to NBL. Yeah. Of course, he's good at his job. There we go. That's his funniest line and only line I remember, to be honest. I just remember him shouting. Like, I feel like Verk was doing what he thought was from the job. You can't teach that Jerry King talk. You know what I mean? You just have it or you don't. So, yeah, man. Elite Squad, Tony Khan said that he'll be adding a lot more new talent to AEW. Yeah. I was literally just reading a statement from Tony Khan. I see the same thing. I don't know. I don't think he's talking specific, because everyone thinks as soon as AEW speak, they're talking about WWE talent. There is talent all around the world. A lot of you guys don't look at the indie scene and look at different promotions. You should watch them. They're very good. So, let me go. Second man called the heart attack. Clothesline. I knew it was time. Yeah. I know them vibes there still. That's how you do that. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, bro. You did not reply to me on Tuesday. This is not true. If you're on about in the chat, we did the chat on Monday. So that's probably what you need to get replied to on Tuesday, because the chat was on Monday. Martel. Oh, yeah. So that's what I was about to go into. So we'll go into Martel's comment here. So Jimmy Smith is the replacement for Adnan Verk. Jimmy Smith, I'm a fan of Jimmy Smith. I was a fan of him in Bellator. I think he retired from MMA in like 2017. He's good at his job. He's good at his job. Now, whether it translates into WWE or not, I don't know. But usually, calling a UFC fight and calling a WWE fight's not far off if you're already animated. You know what I mean? So it's going to be good. It's going to be good to see him there. He's very knowledgeable about wrestling. Obviously, the wrestling he's knowledgeable about is like actual wrestling, but very similar. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't be too far off there. We'll love to see Joe Rogan on Raw. Yeah, that would be dope. It never happened, but it would be dope. Every time I want to put my head through a wall. When that Raw ball got 4 Lotus Ray in history. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Ahmed. And you don't care about the views, and neither do I, bro. Everyone who pretends like they care about Raw's viewing, they don't. Because you don't even notice. You don't notice until you read it. So I don't care about that. But Raw's trash. But we're going to talk about Raw in a minute. I mean, did you did the NXT video? Yeah, but listen, if it's not a live stream, then you can't say that I ignored you. I just haven't, you know what I mean? I've got a life outside of YouTube, innit? So busy guy, man. This is why I do Savage Talk all the time. Jimmy Smith was a great commentator for martial arts. He was. I liked it. I think he'll be dope. So, did you do research on him? No, I watched him. I watched him in Bellator fight, and then I watched him be the commentator in UFC and Bellator as well. That's what's called like experience finisher, quote espresso, baby. Yeah. Even that's about the rating. Yeah, guys, stop with the ratings, man. Stop acting like you care. You don't care. Let's stop lying to ourselves. How if none of you guys read the ratings, you wouldn't know, would you? So just take it on face value of what you like. We know that Raw's trash. But saying even SmackDown ratings are below. You enjoy SmackDown, so what does it matter what the ratings are? I don't care if the ratings are trash if I enjoy it. I only care if I enjoy it. I don't even care if everyone else enjoys it. I watch wrestling for myself, so. But that's pretty much all the news. Obviously, we're here. We've got news. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it all over the web and stuff like that to do with Alexa Bliss. A pet pig, Larry Steve, passed away. So RIP to Larry. I felt bad, man. I can't lie, bro. This thing kind of upset me still. Like, not in a, you know what I mean? I'm not going to cry and stuff like that, but I had to have a moment because the things what transpired on her Instagram that day was moving mad. Like, I just seen posts coming up asking for a vet. Then I realized I can't tell her who a vet is. She lives in America, and then all of a sudden she's putting all these posts up saying like she's contacting the vets because her pig's sick and no one will come and see the pig because it's a pig. That's the maddest thing I've ever heard. Honestly, that is the maddest thing I've ever heard. She's got her animal who's her pet, and you're a vet and you won't come and see it because of what pet it is. That's ridiculous, bro. It ain't like she had a pet cockroach and they don't know how to, you know what I mean? They wouldn't have to check what's wrong with a cockroach or whatever. It's a pig, bro. It's, you know what I mean? It's not small. It's a big pig. It's not a guinea pig. it's a big pig, and if it was a guinea pig, they would have come and seen it. So I think it's so disrespectful. I think it's messed up that somebody's lost their pet, which is part of their family. You know what I mean? I think that's what happens with it's happened with me. When you have an animal, it becomes they become part of your family. So for you to phone somebody and who's a professional in the medical industry, and then they tell you they're not coming to see your animal based on the fact that what animal it is a bit of a joke. You know what I mean? So RIP Larry, and yeah, I mean, shout out to what's his name, Ryan. It's Ryan and Ryan and Alexa. I seen Murphy's video. He looked very sad. He was crying. Shout out to Murphy, and shout out to everyone. You know what I mean? Who had that pig in their life and that, bro. Because I seen videos from. I remember the video from his last birthday. The pig looked like happy. You know what I mean? So he was making her happy. Obviously, that's the reason why we never seen him on Monday Night Raw anyway. So yeah, pigs usually get sick fast due to hygiene reasons and food habits. I don't agree with that. I got a bit of knowledge on what's going on. That is a house pig. It's not. She didn't have him on a farm. He was living inside the house with her, so she fed him and stuff like that properly. And hygiene, of course, hygiene is only based down to cleaning. You know what I mean? It's like when pigs roll in mud. People think that pigs are dirty. You're dirty if the mud's dirty. You know, like that. This is same as having a dog. So. Who has been Paul watching the same match as we? Yeah, Anna, we're gonna get into Raw right after this. We're gonna get into Raw. Yeah, nice in the chat, man. As there is Roman, is Roman told Chief's birthday. Happy birthday to Roman. Can you please help? It's not his birthday today. His birthday's gone, isn't it? His birthday's gone. You know what I mean? So. Shout out to Eric. What you saying, brother? Hope you're well. As I was in 2 days ago. What is going on, Dro? What is going on, bro? You won that Dro, innit? That's what you are. Shout out to Taker. Roman Reigns, they could talk to his birthday. I already said happy birthday to Roman Reigns. Can you say happy birthday to Roman Reigns? I am not going to say happy birthday to Roman Reigns on my chat when I already posted happy birthday to Roman Reigns. Come on now. That's craziness, bro. I ain't saying, but you know what I mean? I'll say, if anyone's in the chat's birthday, I'll say happy birthday. I ain't just going to say happy birthday to Roman 2 days late. He's the tribal chief. I ain't no sucker, bro. You know what I mean? RIP Larry, big fast. Yeah, I know. You know, like that, bro. Come on, it's craziness, bro. I'm not a sucker, man. This is what happens, bro. You get a YouTube channel and that, you try to do stuff for the people, but people think I'm a punk, bro. Okay, let's get into it. Raw talks. Raw talk. Let's talk Raw. You know, like that. Anyway, let's get it, man. So, it's been heavy on my head, Raw. You know what I mean? It really has. And I don't know. It's really bothering me because Raw's supposed to be, you know, levels. It's supposed to be good, man. And I just counted 7 weeks ago was WrestleMania, which means 7 weeks ago we had the Raw after Mania. And in those 7 weeks, and I would like people to let me know in the chat, and it's just answer honestly. I don't want you to follow whatever I'm saying or, you know what I mean, not have your own opinion, because this is just opinion. Have we had a Raw that's been good in 7 weeks? Just answer me that, because I'm just gone back through all of them. I'm on the network now, so obviously you can scroll at the bottom and see which Raws there were. Raw has been absolutely ass cheeks, booty cheeks, toilet water. Yeah. Tampon juice. Yeah. It's been terrible, bro. See, spams in the chat. No. This is what I'm saying. Martel hit it on the head. It has become rinse and repeat every single week. Yeah, the promos are because it's forced, isn't it? Like, why is I mean this from the most respectful place, because it's not because of who it is. It's because of them just repeating it. Why is McIntyre still just demanding stuff all the time? Is it now? Because I want to know, is it because when I looked at the roster, SmackDown's roster's weight, it's not a little bit better. It's drowning Raw with the amount of stars they've got on there. I mean, look, on SmackDown, they have to fit 4 or 5 people into Intercontinental title picture because there's so many of them. And bear in mind, in that picture, Nakamura's not in there. Daniel Bryan only just left. Edge isn't in there. But they're all on SmackDown. So it's a bit crazy. When he used loads of different people, went back to normal the next week. Which one was that, Anna? I honestly can't remember any of them being good. I'm being dead to see. I remember me saying on one of the videos that Raw was okay one of the weeks, but I don't know which one. Yeah, man, the GOATs, you know that. Raw's been pretty terrible. He has. Now, we need to find a way to fix this. Now, our opinion's not going to matter to WWE, but I don't know. Everyone needs to. Yeah, that I agree. So what I found is, and I'm gonna get to everyone's comments, but there's no character building anymore. There's no character building. It's missing from both brands, but particularly Raw. There's no character building because when we were all growing up, and even 10 years ago, like there should be a story behind every wrestler. And what I found is because the women's divisions fell off a lot, in the last 3 or 4 years, the women's division has been major in Raw and SmackDown. It's not been a bit part, it's been major. They headlined WrestleMania, so there was the women's evolution movement. So as soon as that went down, it's like now we're exposed to see how thin the roster is and how terrible the creative is. The creative isn't good on Raw. And it hasn't been good since Paul Heyman moved over to SmackDown, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. Like, I know what's going to happen on Raw every week is that Drew McIntyre's music's going to come out, and whoever the champion is, he's going to come out and demand getting title shot back. Or he's going to come down and headbutt someone and then get a title shot on the day. I don't... yeah, but to be fair to Adam, he spread across both, and I think Sonya Deville's wasted as a manager. She's not adding anything to it. Sorry, like I like Sonya Deville, but she's adding nothing to this manager thing apart from nice suits. There's literally does nothing. It's boring. She comes out, announces stuff, goes away. It seemed like she was doing something with Charlotte, and we thought something was going to happen. There's nothing going on. It's not looking good. It's not about the personnel, Ahmed. It's not only about because what you've seen the title of the video and the picture on the thumbnail, and I'm worried about these guys going to Raw before it's fixed. I feel like Raw needs to be fixed in terms of storyline, the creative, before these guys go up from NXT. Otherwise, I mean, do you want evidence? Damian Priest is evidence. Keith Lee is evidence. Keith Lee and Damian Priest are both on Raw. Tell me something what Keith Lee and Damian Priest are doing. Because all I've seen is Damian Priest got put with Bad Bunny and he was the side dish to Bad Bunny. I'm not joking. He was there to make Bad Bunny look like the great one, which is fine. And I've seen him fight The Miz and Morrison and The Miz, and Miz and Morrison and The Riz, and Miz and Morrison together and Bad Bunny. And yeah, I mean, and then nothing. Keith Lee came in promising, beating everyone up, beat Randy Orton. Come on, man. The Raw was on SmackDown and switched the titles. I wouldn't like to see that. Roman fits SmackDown perfect. Roman, Jimmy, Jen, Paul can carry 3 over Raw by themselves if they wanted to, and it would be better than that. We know. It's crazy. The only thing we're on fine with the United States Championship. Me too. But so at least I agree with you on this. I'm happy with Sheamus being the champion. I'm happy with Sheamus on the mic. But there's no build apart from the fact that Sheamus goes in the ring and he has to wait to see whose music goes off. And I know it's like the open challenge gimmick, but where's the backstage segments about it? Yeah, agreed. Agreed. We need a new creative team. Big facts. One Finn Balor to go SmackDown, Adam Cole to go to Raw. I don't want any of them to go to Raw at the moment because what happens when they get there? It's not about the brand itself. I know that's what I'm talking about. I use that as a talking point, but it's not about the brand itself. It's about what's going on in the brand. And the reason why I say it's not about the brand itself is because if you took everyone from SmackDown, moved them to Raw, and moved everyone from Raw over to SmackDown, then SmackDown will be the rubbish show. So it's not the personnel; it's everything in between it. That match was good. Like that would be a great main event, but there's no time for a build, Marto. Think of the time. We're gonna be in June next week. June, July, August. So you're saying, Savvy, we need more yes, bro. More promo packages, more character building. When I say character building, I'm saying and I do know that back in the day, gimmicks were based on jobs in the beginning in WWE in the 90s. It was based on jobs. So, you know what I mean? The big boss man was like a prison officer, and then he was the SWAT team guy. And, you know what I mean? Everything was, a lot of it was based on jobs. Like the Godfather is a pimp. You know what I mean? They're all based on activities either going on in the streets or based on something like that. But there's just no backstory behind people. There's like, okay, for example, I think now Apollo's doing great. He's doing great things, but he can be better if we get to see a vignette of Apollo. I know that he can't go to Africa right now, but if we got to see Apollo in like a house or something doing something, you know what I mean? We got to see his background story. He's give us the background story, telling us, but show us now. And with the feuds, there needs to be a story behind feuds. Like Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley have no story, but all it takes is them to mention when they were wrestling each other in TNA, and then all of a sudden, you remember when you beat me in the other promotion, and then you know what I mean. But they're trying to redo Kofi Mania, but with him failing this time, you can see it's happening already because he literally came down 1 week, fought Bobby Lashley, beat him in a singles match with Drew's help, and now he's in the title picture. And I love Kofi Kingston, but I don't love dead stories. This match here, Alicia, this might be the best comment of the night. This match has to stop. I will not watch it. I skipped through it last week. I won't react to it. It's terrible. 5 weeks ago when they had surprise matchups and non-title feuds and but new faces for check. That one. I can't even call it a good. It was okay. It was an okay Raw. But I know which one you're talking about. Yep. See, there you have it. But they had all the other faces. Drew is Roman Reigns last 3 years. I don't agree, man. Roman Reigns was better than Drew the whole time. Yeah, he was doing okay, and obviously, remember they were going to do the Bischoff thing. He came in for like, what was it, 83 days or something like that, and it was over. I can't remember what it was. Raw is trash, Raw is repeat, Raw rematches, Raw is a filler, Raw is dog. Yeah, it's full of adverts, and I know they're not going to get rid of the adverts. Hey, Owen Hart in the background and that. I know they're not going to get rid of the adverts, which is fine. They got to make their money, but you can fix it. The Raw after Backlash had a Drew run down and injure. Kofi takes his spot. Drew loses and let's go between. Yeah, I wouldn't have had it be Kofi though. I wouldn't have had it be Kofi. Oh man, I didn't even know I clicked on this. This is what I was talking about last week with JR announcing the death of Owen Hart. But I don't know. Like Damien Priest, when he beat Morrison and Sarah Schreiber came to the top of the ramp and she said, "What's next for Damien Priest?" And he kind of basically said like Bobby Lashley, and then the week after we get Kofi. So I don't get it. Raw better show based on the amount of talent they have. No, actually, I wouldn't think Raw's a better show based on the talent. SmackDown have better characters. I promise. Take everyone. Just listen to this. I'm not like, just listen to this. Sami Zayn, Apollo, Big E, Kevin Owens, Nakamura, Baron Corbin, Someone else I was just going to put in there as well. Can't remember. Edge, Roman, Jimmy, and Jay. The Street Profits. That's 12. Dominic and Ray. I missed someone out of the Intercontinental slot just, but they'll come back to me. That's 14 men. Then you got Sasha, Bailey, Bianca, tag team champions now, which I don't know what brand they're on properly, but that's what it's supposed to be on. Naomi. Come on, you see where I'm going with this, bro? All the talent's on the wrong, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I ran it first thing I hear joining. So, man, you love her, don't you? Murphy, bad man. Murphy, bro. Oh, the person was Aleister Black. That's 15. And Murphy, that's 16. That's it. Oh, yeah. You lot said it as well. Yeah. Aleister Black was the person. That was the person I was thinking of, because I was thinking of who just kicked Biggie in the face. Neiman makes a good point here. Tired of Charlotte misusing Shayna. She was Neiman, you're my guy, but this doesn't make any sense. How can you be tired of Charlotte misusing Shayna? Charlotte's not the boss of WWE. If you said you're tired of WWE misusing Shayna, that makes more sense. And Shayna was a killer. And I had this conversation with my friend 2 days ago. I don't believe, even though I told you guys that when the Money in the Bank comes around, I think it's going to be Shayna to win the Money in the Bank and Sami Zayn. I don't believe they can make Shayna Baszler be a killer again. The aura's gone. The aura has gone. She left from doing what she was doing on NXT, killing people, to now. You know what I mean? She made all the best pass out on NXT. All of them. Killed them. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And look at the match what I've got in the background, man. One of my favorite matches of all time. I'm talking about one of my, like, two of the, oh, man. Eris is the only legend on SmackDown. If you're talking about legend in terms of age, then that doesn't mean anything. This geezer's dope anyway. Damon said he's going for Lashley tonight. That Lashley did open the challenge name. Yeah, that's what I said. Next week. Let's talk Finn Balor. So the report's coming out now, and it's very strong reports, man. They're basically saying that WWE Creative have been trying to call through for Finn Balor to come back up to the main roster. But there's no edits being given in direction to him. And I heard Finn Balor's interview the other day, and he said that he was ready at some point, but he was basically saying that if the story's not great enough for him, he's enjoying himself. 1 minute, guys, that's one of the greatest stare downs of all time. Of all time. Just wait for it to go off. Wait for it. I wish I could turn it up so you could hear the fans. Because it's the loud. Oh man, it's mean so much to me, this match. Fans are going crazy. The Rock and Hogan. Hogan and The Rock. We're gonna start going at it in a minute, man. I love that. Do you think it's the end of Finn Balor and NXT? I don't think it's the end, but I think it's coming close. I think it's coming very close. Basically, Finn Balor's pretty much saying, like, if you got a good storyline for me, I'm ready for it. He said he had to go to NXT to find himself. He said he felt like he was not giving his all and doing the best he could on the main roster. He went down to NXT. He said he thinks he's done great there. We know, and I agree. His character now is perfect. It's like he doesn't need the Demon Balor gimmick now, because this Prince gimmick is half Demon, half Finn in one. It's like the super Finn. And like I said on the NXT reaction, he doesn't even look weak losing to Karrion Kross because he pushes him so close. So if I was Finn, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't go back to the main roster. But knowing him, he's going to want to do his best. To fill the hole that Ronda left, Shayna was perfect fit now. Being so I could say it's a joke. Yeah, I know, I agree. And do you agree that it's too late to get back to that? Because I always feel like with people who are that dangerous, as soon as you lose it, you can't get it back. You can lose matches, of course. Because what I was saying to my friend is Brock Lesnar's lost countless matches, but every time he turns up in the ring, you still think this geezer's a killer all the time. Whereas Shayna now, it looks like a joke, and then I'll think of all this stuff for Shayna, then I'll go on my phone and an Instagram reel or a TikTok will come up, and it'll have her in the back of Reginald and Nia dancing, or Lana and that dancing. It's crazy. Yeah, Naomi would be a good one. She needs to stop being dancing with Lana and get rid of all of that business. Comes Prince X, not old face. Nah, he won't be the old Finn Balor. He'll be the one what he is now. That's NXT split. Shane and Nia's boring. That's gonna end soon because Nia. I think the next Raw, Shane is gonna fight. She's gonna fight Reginald. Don't ask. So I'm guessing it'll be over after that. Savage and Morris. Who is winning, the Usos or Brothers or the Street Profits? I think Street Profits are gonna win, and I think they're gonna win due to Jimmy due to Jay walking away from Jimmy in that match. Finn versus Walter's money. If I was Finn, I'd say no. The whole culture was poor. The creative is non-existent. The direction storylines have gone. It seems to be rushed and reaped. Yeah, I agree. I would definitely say no. They can't mess up this gimmick, Prince. No, I don't think it's the kind of gimmick you can mess up unless you turn in babyface straight away. And like I said, babyface is the old school babyface doesn't work anymore. The last bit of that was Daniel Bryan, and the New Day can be, you know what I mean. But everyone else doesn't work anymore. Demon Finn needs to. Nah, no more Demon Finn for me. We need to start planning ahead, start doing things how it ends. Yeah, that was my point. I said this last week that the vignettes and the back room segments, you can make them more out of this world if you record them, if you pre-record them. We're not gonna know. We're at home. It stops mistakes. It stops dead pauses and awkward moments. It stops botches like Drew McIntyre. And yeah, you can experience stuff. You can put stuff in different. Just look, listen. How is Monday Night Raw allowing NXT to do what they should be doing? Why am I turning on NXT every week and seeing Cameron Grimes in a clothes shop, in a jewelry shop, at an auction? I remember when Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole were going through that feud, and Adam Cole's turning up at Johnny Gargano's dad's pizza shop. These are the things what I'm missing from Raw, I promise. Because all you have to do is go and watch what we've always seen before and what's missing. And obviously, like I said, the character building. To me, the last person that we've seen the full character of, the ins and outs, was Bray Wyatt, the original Bray Wyatt. We got to see him in the swamp. We got to see the backstage story of Sister Abigail. We got to see how he recruited Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, R.I.P. Brody Lee. We got to see those things, and now we don't get to see them anymore. Yeah, that's what I said. That's Cross felt like Balor's last match in NXT. Yeah, it probably was, man. But I'm hoping not. The thing with Finn Balor is so good now. He doesn't need to fight people for titles all the time. There can be stories and stuff. He's just got to find it. But I don't know. He might be the savior of Raw. We don't know. It's just that it's a massive hole to fill because it's so bad. Yeah, we've already spoke about this year. If Roman next opponent will be, I have no idea. I don't think he's going to be done with Cesaro, to be honest. But Seth's going to keep getting involved, isn't he? Roman to get better because Raw needs Roman to get better because Roman changed the ratings. Yeah, but we'll say I don't want to be disrespectful to everyone else on SmackDown because as much as I think that Roman is the major factor on SmackDown, everyone else has got better at the same time. Since Roman's come back and been on SmackDown, Sami Zayn's got better. He was in a feud with Kevin Owens, so Kevin Owens stepped up his game. Big E became a solo and became Intercontinental Champion, got better. They've got better on. Jimmy's got better, Jay's got better. That's not all down to Roman because Jimmy and Jay are just as good in what they do. Bianca Belair. So Bayley's got better. Sasha's massive as well. Bear in mind, SmackDown at the moment are missing Edge, Daniel Bryan, hold that thought, and Sasha Banks. All three of them, big players in the game at the moment. Massive Sasha for the women's division. Missing all of them and doing fine. Legitimately now it's gone. She needs to kill a giving half a Savage roster to period who don't overplay it. Yeah. The best thing, Anna, I'm going to say this now. The only way I believe she can be saved, 100, I really, is they have to let her snap on Nia and beat her within an inch of her life on TV. I'm on about to the point where she gets suspended. So she can have 4 weeks off. And when she comes back, she just does the same thing again. She just keeps going through it and build her into that character so we can forget this stupidness what's going on right now. Because it's terrible. Yeah, like Mo Cole's a legend, man. Yeah, look where the playground is. It's in the same spot every week. And this is what I'm saying about pre-recording stuff. It's that bad. You can record stuff at your house. We don't know what your house looks like. You can record stuff and use that. For example, and it's a gripe of mine, and I'm not old, you know what I mean? And I'm not like I do move with the times, but some things are great from the past. Now, I watched Roman after WrestleMania Backlash. Not WrestleMania Backlash. What was the last thing we just had? Something trash anyway. But after the last pay-per-view, the day after, back in the gym on Instagram, because that's the way the times work now. But what did he use Instagram for? He used it, kayfabe, stayed in character because it's not far away from what he is, on the treadmill, running, talking about this is how you become champion, this is how I stay in shape, this is how I'm a cut above the rest. And then he speaks directly to Jimmy through Instagram. Don't call me, don't talk to me, don't jump in the WhatsApp group. Whereas, and I don't want to call people out, and you guys can tell me if there's other people as well, because I don't go on everyone's Instagram. These are the people I see pop up. The last person I seen on Instagram before I came on this chat, which was 2 minutes before, was Lana dancing with Natalia dancing with her in the background. And then at the end, she fake slapped Natalia. I mean, she fake slapped Lana, which was nowhere near her face. And they started laughing. Before that, I seen Nia dancing with Shayna. And then Reginald got in the background and Shayna threw him out the way, but carried on laughing and didn't keep it serious. The Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, oh my God, it's so bad. You can use Instagram, you can use social media to make your character better. Kind of like what Sami Zayn with the documentary, like use Instagram, use everything at your disposal instead of, you know, doing the rubbish what's going on. People's elbow. It's trash, man. It's trash. Rocky. And I have no sympathy for these people anymore, because actually it was harder to get yourself out there back in the day than it is now. That's a fact. Back in the day, you had to rely on whatever WWE done. If WWE said, we're not going to record a promo for you or a vignette, then you couldn't have one. It only started changing around the time when Miz came in and started doing the dirt sheet and stuff, and Zack Ryder was doing stuff on the internet. Before that, you had no choice but to go with what the creative said and the writers said. And that's not, you know what I mean? All these guys have Instagram and stuff. Like, I like the little things where Aleister Black was putting a little bit of subliminals on Instagram before he came back. Morris, stop bringing these women to the arena, walking down to the ring. That looks cringe. He looks terrible, bro. He doesn't make. This is what I'm saying. It adds nothing to Bobby's character. He doesn't need them. Now, listen, I love women in it. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not a boy lover, you know what I mean? Shout out to the boy lovers, but that's not my thing, innit? I don't do the foo-foo thing. But I would much rather see Bobby Lashley come down to the ring with Shelton Benjamin, Cedric in suits again, keep the Hurt Business together, and then women can go back to their lives in it, because there's no need for them. So I don't know what's going on there. What? It's life, bro. Here's what's going on. Savage, I have good news. Want to hear it? Well, sure you want to tell me, music girl. Let's let it in, man. Let it in. We don't know. Shayna thing is I brought this money to everyone over W and started teaming with Creature. Yeah, exactly. Saying injured Nine Jats to right. No, that's a saying the killer gimmick and theme. Yep. That's what I said, Destroyer. I mean, even the whole. Do you remember when like Nia was throwing Lana through the table like 11 weeks in a row? No one benefited. No one benefited from it. I put the Lana's getting put over from that was eliminating that Royal Rumble. Nothing else. Dead. India is banning Twitter and Instagram. Damn. Listen, it might be good for you to be fair. These things are toxic. Heard the crowds. Yeah, we know the crowds are coming back 16th on the same. We're all giving up shit, no reaction, and anything that's stupid. I hate hearing the fans do that. CM Punk chant is so dead. Sure, use social media to cut. Yeah, I actually said this last week. In fact, I said it the week before. That's how the main event feud. That's how I knew about it. I agree with everything you said, though. All of this TikTok business is dead, man. They're not even doing it just with your partner. If you're gonna do it and you can't help yourself, then do it with just your partner. Don't be doing it with the person that just seen you fight on SmackDown on Raw. WWE gave Alex some Gothic Chapels digs for his promo, but Alex is just in the ring backstage. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking that the reason why Alexa's character with Lily's going nowhere is because Bray Wyatt's not there. I think it was all his idea in the first place, and they don't know what to do, which shows that the creative don't know what to do with their job. So what is the point? They can't do their job properly. It's crap. If I do bad at my job, you get fired on it. You know what I mean? If I personal train someone and hurt them, this client's going to leave me. But these creative have been doing their job bad for ages and getting away with it. I want to see Bobby versus Roman Survivor Series, but I don't think Bobby will have the title by then. Hey, shout out to you. And I think she's been told to dumb it down a bit because of competition attacks him, but it won't work though. It automatically her going back to. She has to snap on someone. She has to hurt someone because it's not believable now. Yeah, brother Neil, I said last week that it sounded like the cheering and all that shouting was put into a thingy. Like it was fed in through the microphones, through the speakers, because it sounded too loud. So sorry about how Benjamin Cedric is the best freeze, but have Benjamin win. Listen, this is what when the Cedric and Shelton Benjamin match on Raw was really good. It was really good. How Shelton managed Cedric. I mean, that's if Shelton's ready to. I don't think Shelton at this stage in his career is going to want to manage someone unless he's ready to stop wrestling because he's in great shape, but he's not as young as he was before. So, but it's a good idea for the best of 3 series. I mean, when the problem is it's gone backwards. Like when Cesaro and Sheamus did the best of 7, they ended up being the bar at the end because they battered each other and then I think the 7th match ended up in the disqualification. These lot have gone from being the Hurt Business now fighting against each other. But I do agree. I'm hyped for Big E versus Aleister Black. Yeah, me too. That's going to be dope. Cena calls her on China and he apologized. Oh my God, that's enough for the enemies to turn on Cena. I mean, that was silly, man. I felt bad for him that he had to apologize because the Chinese government are sensitive as hell. Listen, I don't care if China claim it. It's a country on its own, so they can suck it. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about it, man. No, I was next week at some point to destroy. No, I mean, this is what I just said. This is literally what I just called for. But we'll see. Shayna should be the Brock Lesnar, the Raw division. Listen, they've got Oscar on, who was a killer. Shayna, killer. Nia, the size of her and the look of her should be a killer. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing, bro. But the fact that they got Oscar wrong, it gives me hope for not many people. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, man, that's enough on Raw. Open up for Q&A. We'll go until to the hour mark. So any questions, throw them in. Let's hit that. Naya needs to be a better theme, Savage. Yeah, she does. I don't like her theme song. I'm not like most girls. Trash, man. I hate it. I hate it. SummerSlam is rumored to be in Las Vegas. Yep. I think hold on. Oh, Money in the Bank's in Texas, isn't it? Because they got a tour in Texas as well. Yeah, we spoke about this already, Donald. So did you hear about Booker T coming? Do bring me to that character? And I would need Jim Johnson back. I said this last week, bro. I said it not last week. I said it on Monday. Jim Johnson. He left in 2017, and the theme songs ain't been the same since. And the theme songs what were good, like Keith Lee, we don't have them anymore. Yeah, 16th of July. Or was it 19th? 16th of July. Why does Charlotte have her entire reigns in 6-year period of being on the main roster, whereas Orton? I mean, because it's the women's division. Have you seen that? Didn't you not see how many times her and Sasha Banks took the title off each other? I think within like their reign of their matches, I think Sasha won it twice, Charlotte won it 3 times. Don't try and compare them to the men. It's pointless, bro. It's pointless. So do you want to see Daniel Cormier on commentary? Yes, he was rumored to be on SmackDown maybe 2 years ago now because it was before the pandemic, and he was talking about doing it. But then he got the job with UFC because when he was rumored to do the SmackDown one, he was still fighting. So yeah, I would love to. Daniel Cormier is great, and I'm a big fan of his as well. No, he's such an easy person to book. Just do what Dutch Mantel did for the Awesome Kong and TNA. Stop making making a badass. Yeah, man. But same again. She's been dropping on the bumhole for 5 weeks. So when they try and make her a killer, they keep changing it with Nia. They'll do like this thing where they'll make her seem. I don't know. I agree. I just know that I agree with you 100%. He's not like most girls. She only injures everyone in the path. Oh, let's not do the salty thing, man. It's long. Tickets were hard to sell, but Money in the Bank. I only have 200 left. There would be advertising Edge and Sasha Banks for the first SmackDown back with crowds. Yep, it's clever. It's clever. I said that about Edge last week. Might as well. You might as well. They're not. SmackDown's not lacking superstars, so may as well. Any more questions? Anyone watched the thingy match yesterday, the Europa League final? Money, 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 money. Everyone's got a price. Why are they just sitting on Jeremy, bro? I have no idea. They're saying a lot of people. I have no idea. Things like that, I find it hard to comment on because I don't want to seem like one of them smart ass wrestling fans when I don't actually know. I actually kind of only talk on what I know and what I have a certain opinion on, but you know, and you know, like that, Anna. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't celebrate when another team beats one of my rivals and that because it's a bit corny. But I'm glad they didn't win. I hate Manchester United with all of my heart, man. I mean, all of my heart. It's a shameful thing. Exactly. Dope. Lobstead, big tune. Seamus settings. Oh, what happened to Man United? Everyone wanted Man U's downfall, man. Possibly bring Goldberg back. Stop right there with the Goldberg talk, man. Don't bring this bad energy in the chat, man. Goldberg has to allow it, man. Do you think Ted will bring his son back to go against Cameron Grimes? I actually thought this, but I don't think so. Not the way him and LA Knight were acting in the ring together. He might become LA Knight's manager, you know, which would be dope. You know what I mean? But he needs to get the briefcase back and money in there. Bring IRS back, bro. Yeah? IRS, Ted DiBiase. You know what I mean? They bring Bo Dallas back as well. You know them way there. Marcus Rosling getting racist abuse by a teacher on Instagram. I don't really care if it's a teacher or not, to be honest. That doesn't make a difference to me. These people are scumbags. Oh, it's that bad. When I was watching the penalties, and I think it was Tuanzebe stepped up, and I thought he was going to miss. I said to my son, if he misses, cue the racist comments in the chat. And then the match finished, and then they got Rashford, man. At this point, Rashford just has to just log off the Instagram thing. You know what I mean? He's out here feeding people's kids and that. It's all mad. It's all mad, man. These racist people are just whatever they are, innit? Can't do nothing about it, man. I'm old school with it, so I'd rather not complain about the race online, and then if I see one face to face, I punch him in the mouth, man. Because no one's going to do anything about it. The police can get people's IP address and stuff. Oh yeah, you lost your job, all right, safe. But the person's still racist, isn't it? You know what I mean? Now it's just a racist ex-teacher. Yeah, Liverpool fan is breaded. Yeah, it's breading to me, Anna, for real. For real. We need to get rid of Helen the Star pay-per-view. I said this. 100% get rid of it. I don't want a pay-per-view named after a match long. Apart from Royal Rumble, that's the only one. If you was able to pick anybody to be GM of SmackDown, who would you pick? I would pick Teddy Long. I don't know if I pick Teddy Long because he's just going to pick The Undertaker as the... what actually I think would be good? I don't know in terms of if she wants to wrestle still, though. I think Zelina Vega would be a good GM, I think she could do the devious, old-school Stephanie McMahon role, but you know what I mean? She could just become... Imagine just came to SmackDown GM and just gave Aleister Black the title shot, bro. I'd be jokes, man. Bring back Virgil, give the man a payday. Listen, man, the way Virgil was treated, bro. You know what I mean? He got sold like a slave, man. I don't know what was going on with that thing back in the day, man. WWE is a bit mad. No, Brock hasn't retired. Chelsea. I hope Chelsea win the European Championship. What about you? Honestly, I don't care for any of these teams. But I know more Chelsea fans than Man City fans, so the problem is what's scary for me is Man City when I see dominance coming for the next 10 plus years. But I can't stand Chelsea fans. Whatever happens, happens. I don't even want to watch it, to be fair, because it's, you know what I mean? But I'm just hoping to see a good match. And as a middle champion, use a springboard like Steve Austin. That'll be dope. I don't think it'll be like Steve Austin, though. Different times, man. Different times. That actually would be the problem with WWE repeating stuff from the past too much. Different times, don't do it. Place where no one follows me. I walk a lot. Oh, hey, listen. Like that. Batista settings. The worst name is Great Balls of Fire. Yeah, man. Yeah, trash, man. I remember pay-per-views like Rock Bottom, like that. Them pay-per-views there were a bit dodgy still. So, Capital Punishment and that. And Taboo Tuesday. Jesus Christ, man. Them ones there, messy. You know the vibes. LA Knight's great, though. This geezer done. He shouldn't be on NXT. You should have sent him to Raw straight away. While Keith Lee was there, while you know what I mean. Virgil didn't mad about that rich white man owning subs. Yep, that's exactly what Virgil was, bro. That's exactly what man got sold, bro. Slave, like that. Yes, sir, master, all of that business, Django settings, bro. It's mad still, but you know what I mean. Like I remember the Roddy Piper blackface thing, man. The OJ case. I can only laugh, man. Bro. WWE is moving mad, man. This is why, like, when people tell me about Thingy, Greg the Hammer Valentine. I'm not getting this geezer's figure. Man was hella racist, bro. I heard him calling Coco Beware Gorilla and that on TV, bro. You know them way there? Coco Beware. Kind of racist ass. Yeah? Junkyard. Yeah? Shout out to Kevin, what you saying, brother? My friends say that AEW is like WCW because it both on TNT. That is the most terrible reason for calls to... That is the most... That's like saying basketball's like football because they're both on BT Sports. University Bobby at Hell in a Cell. Nah, I don't think so. Hell in a Cell's too close for that to happen, I think. And then there's JBL. Oh my God, the chief of staff. I mean, The problem is, the problem is this. The reason why I don't get on my high horse about WWE because there's certain things that when I was younger I didn't even know were racist and I found them funny, like the JBL immigrant segment. That the JBL catching immigrant segment is funny, bro, because this geezer's kicking immigrants in the ass, bro, kicking them across the border and that. How's your mom, Eddie? You know, like that. School's over, bro. School's out. School's out for summer. You know them things there. Americans should play cricket too. I don't know, man. I'm not American. You have to ask them. I don't know what'll go on there. It's baseball, isn't it? AEW today, WCW, but WCW better. AEW is not today's WCW. It's AEW. They're nothing like each other. Like nothing like each other. I don't these are weird comparisons in that, man. And let's be honest, towards the end of WCW, it was a shit show, man. I don't know what's going on there. 3 minutes left on the chat, guys, and then I'm jumping off. I gotta upload the other videos on HUGO online. I got 2 trailer reactions now, 2 trailer ones tomorrow, and then some more try not to laugh and stuff like that. But if you guys, I might as well give you this chat now. If there's anything you want me to react to, what's not wrestling based at all, it could be like anything, wild pranks, weird news and stuff from wherever over the world. Send it to HUGO online, and then we'll do that because I know that everyone's into other stuff. Shout out to Teddy Long back in 2003. Everyone that used to say his promos. Out here, player. Buckle up, Teddy. No, let me out. You know them way there, bro. I remember when Teddy Long was the referee. Oh God. Savage, I'm eating my breakfast right now in IHOP, the big settings, pancakes and that. You know them way there, Stack'ems. Always look forward to SmackDown Raw on the other hand. I usually forget it's on. Yeah, like that, Alex. Bro, Alex, you turn into what go on, bro? You turn into Captain Marvel. Every time I look at your profile picture, something's happened. Now your eyes are lit up and that. Do a WWE try not to laugh on HUGO online. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for you. No problem. That's CM Punk feud tables. Oh man, CM Punk with the urn. Jesus. PM Baz putting fumes. I can't react to this Anna because I've already seen it, and I only react to I react to all my stuff live in it. I don't see it first. And the only thing is Pete and Baz, every time I've tried to do react in the past, and I think it's on Link Up TV. They keep when I do a Link Up TV one, they just take it off. Like the gigs one I just done is on there still, but I don't know if it's going to come off or not. But I need to find a way. The best way for everyone to let me know is on Instagram, and you can just send me the link in the description. But if everyone's not on Instagram, then just go to whatever my latest video is on HUGO online. Just put it in the comment section. Put the link in there as well, so it makes it a little bit easier. And then we'll do it that way. India government aiming to become the only Hindu country by 2030. See, fair enough. Oh, sounds old school smack should the first. Stephen, now you're speaking like a slave. You know them way there. Come on now. Counts for the try not to laugh or reaction. Yeah, I won't laugh at them. I watched them 1,000 times. I do that. We do a reaction to it. If you want more sports stuff, some football, yeah, I might do that. I'm into everything, so I might just do that. I'll find some compilation what someone's put together, so I can't get copyrighted. Greatest accomplishment from making my eyes look. Let's see what was it? Online, the key Family Guy from. Yeah, men. We don't know what we did. Yeah. All kinds of gains. Okay. Demon got me. You know them way there. Me and Hudgens chopped it up in 2017, 2016. That chilled with them for ages, man. VIP section and that freaking body power. You know what I mean? I came through with the free tickets and that. We just chilled. Do Family Guy Twisted Humor? Yeah, no problem. Do it. I'll do it. Listen, I have no problem with it. I got like Family Guy ones waiting. The only problem with Family Guy ones is I need to get one person. If anyone knows one person who does loads of compilations, send me their YouTube channel or send me the link, because every time I click on one, what's from the past, when I click on it, it's been removed. It's weird how it works when I click on the link. And sometimes, I mean, like I said, I've watched all the Family Guys. I've got them all on DVD and I've got them on the Disney Plus. But when it's compilation, it's a little bit different. So I might do them today. In fact, when I get off the stream, when I've uploaded the video, I might do them today and then upload them on Saturday, just so we've got more content coming out for them days. The worst match I've ever seen. Okay, there is worse matches than this, but I'm gonna do one what actually means something. So out of the ones what are like pay-per-view matches and stuff like that, Undertaker versus Goldberg is the worst match I've seen. Terrible. I'm gonna tat low blow by fan overseas and live event. Yep. Kalari Raw's oldest martial arts. Okay. How long is the video? Make sure these videos are like 30 minutes, and I will hate if WWE is old school Raw. Yeah, me too. Botchamania got took down, didn't it, last week? I know the people from Botchamania, like I know the people behind the channel. He got took down. I don't know if it's been put back up again, but last week he got took down. I'm not reacting to this. I've already seen it loads of times. That's on that thing when it's the list of the top wrestling people hate or something like that, and then Fingy's number 1 and Vince is number 2. I'm not reacting to that. Never. I'm not reacting to anything with that guy in it. His name, anything, bro. You don't understand. I don't care what everyone thinks. Everyone, not you, but everyone will, you know what I mean? You can still love his wrestling. I can't. Sorry about that, but man, the scumbag, you know them way there. All of those parts are coming back to us happy days, but I don't think Kane will stay because of it. I think Kane staying does depend on what manager, and he seemed to love Poch, but I'm almost thinking that it might be Kane's reason why he got sacked in the first place, because I know it was senior players, so... Oh no, Rock versus Brock. I'd never watched that match back. That crushed me. But yeah, man, happy for you, Anna. You know like that. You know how this goes. UA game reactions. No problem. Literally, I don't have a problem with doing a reaction to anything, but I just need you guys to send me the link to stuff, because you've all just told me now and I ain't wrote them down, so I have to go back through the chat to see them. But if you can send me the link, I'll make it happen straight away. Your Insta ID. Pro Wrestling Savage, same as the YouTube channel. Did you know Roman Reigns streamed the combo of Samoan as well as the Italian heritage? I didn't know that. Not his theme song anyway. You agree with what Nida said about him? Come on, man. Bro, I'll agree with anything from like the geezer's scumbag. That's all I need to know about that. Dakota Kai's from New Zealand, I think, or she's got New Zealand heritage or something like that. That's the same one, Botchamania again, because I thought it was Fingy. I don't know if I'm going to react to botches, bro. I don't like them. I don't like trying to. I just ranted about the whole of WWE doing stuff rubbish. I don't want to call these people out on what they're doing bad, because it's not for my entertainment is watching good wrestling, not terrible wrestling. So, Mark doesn't career knockouts bias. Okay. Let me see. Let me just write this down. Like I said, I always do my reactions live. I don't fake them. So I haven't seen. I don't know if I've seen this specific one, but I've definitely seen all of his knockouts. So if it's the same one, I'll find a different video thingy. Some of them have got the training footage in as well. So, but I've wrote that down now. So, Wolf go get a second title shot. Yeah, I want to see Xavier get a title shot as well. It doesn't have to be for not the WWE Championship, but Oh, Nima sent me the link. You're a G, so you made me write. I wrote it down anyway. My G. Yeah, I need to get off this because I don't want to see this match between Brock and I ain't watched it since I was a kid because it crushed me. Okay. All right. I'm about to, get the hell out of here. Wishing what? Okay, I'll check this out as well. Oh, looks like I got footage for however long, man. Okay, you sent the link to my Instagram. You're a G. Thank you for that. Thank you everyone for joining me, man. It's been fun. You already know I love it. You know that. KSI versus Jake Paul. Do you think it will be good? I don't know. I think Jake Paul's probably a better boxer than KSI now. He's been training. He ain't stopped training the whole time, but I think KSI would just still murder him just because, you know. But you ain't got to go, but you got to. Oh, hey, MTV Cribs back in the day. You know the vibes. Anyway, guys, it's all been love. You know I love you coming over here. I love chopping over with you guys. I do have another life though. You know what I mean? Personal training and all that to get to. And I'm not about to see The Rock get beat again because it's been a minute. So, that. Shout out to everyone in the chat. RIP Larry. You know, like that. You get me? And fuck the vet who turned him down, you piece of shit. I hope you rot in hell. And yeah, you know them vibes there. I've been your boy, Good Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Tell them. Run.